Good morning, Alyssa. How are you? Good morning, Last. Oh, is it evening there? It's not even quite noon here. Yeah, it's not quite noon here. So I'm still a little bit asleep. I'm doing good. Don, how are you? Hey there, Bling Bling. Hello, Bruins. A little stressed. What's up? Good morning, Alicia. Your love life, I hear you. There is, Bruins. I've already put you on it. Hey, Boston J, Wicked Pissa. Yes, you may. Okay, I've got you on it, Boston. Oh yeah, Lisa, you're at the top. You're the first one, so you are Don. Yes. Hey there, Seal. This is what I have so far, you guys. I have Alyssa, Don, Bling Bling, Bruins, Alicia, Boston J. Good morning, Lash. And now I've got Lash. Yeah, I'll call it out for you again. It's Alyssa, Don, Bling Bling, Bruins, Alicia, Boston J, CL, and then you. And then be wise. Good morning, Magical. Do you want on the list? Okay. No, I've got you on it, Magical. After Bling Bling was Bruins. And then Alicia. Good morning, Cynthia. And then Boston J, CL, Lash Boss, Be Wise, Magical, and Cynthia. And then I'm closing it. Oh yeah, Amazon's doing just fine. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. How is T feeling about our talk from yesterday? Okay. Spirit, can I see how is T feeling about his talk with Stephanie yesterday? How is T feeling about his talk with Stephanie yesterday? Thank you, Spirit. How is T feeling about his talk with Stephanie yesterday? He's a little torn. He's feeling like the world is out to get him. Everything is just going wrong here. I have the world reversed. I have the wheel of fortune. He feels like it's completely out of his hands. Then I have the Ten of Swords. This is over. And then I have the Two of Swords right behind that. He's waffling. He feels like all of this is out of his control and everything is working against him. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Denise. I told him how I feel, and he feels like everything's going wrong and there's nothing he can do about it, and he's torn about that. The Two of Swords, he's conflicted, but he feels like it's out of his control. Yeah. He must have been, if you couldn't tell, because that's what he's feeling. So he must have been hiding them if he was coming off like that. He feels like there's nothing he can do about it, though. So it makes sense that he would kind of adapt an attitude of act like you don't care, you know. But it's an act because he's torn about it. Will we work things out later? Okay. Spirit, will T and Stephanie work things out at a later point in time? Will T and Stephanie work things out at a later point in time? Will T and Stephanie work things out at a later point in time? Thank you, Spirit. No, sweetie, I don't think so. But I'll say this, if you do, it's going to be quite some time yet. And that's indicated by the Strength card here, which comes after the Tower. Let me tell you the order of the cards I'm looking at, Stephanie. I have the Queen of Swords, and then I have the Tower. That would be you expressing your feelings on this whole issue and everything, you guys ending it. After that, I have the Ace of Swords and the Strength card. It's going to take time before he's open to the idea and before the energy is open to the idea of you two together. In the meantime, Two of Wands, you're going to put distance between you. You very well might keep in contact here and there on social media, but for a long time, it's just going to stay like that. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, then it applies to just distance between you then, meaning you won't be seeing each other physically for a little while. torn about it. I wanted things to work. We'll see him at work for sure. Yeah. Okay. Who is first, y'all? I have completely lost where I was. I think it was Alyssa, wasn't it? Does he care for me? Do you want to ask that, Stephanie? I mean, that sounds like a yes or no, so we'll ask that one. Is your free yes or no? Because you still get one of those. So let's see. Does T care about Stephanie? Does T care about Stephanie? Does T care about Stephanie? Sweetie, I don't think so. I'm sorry. What I'm looking at here, I have the Five of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Conflict, sneaky behavior. I don't think he does. I think you're probably better off without him. I'm sorry. You can do better. You can do better. You're welcome, Stephanie. All right, Miss Alyssa, I'm sorry, I missed your question. Can you put it back in for me, hon? Is Martin stalking me? Okay. Spirit, is Martin stalking Alyssa on her social media? Is he watching Alyssa on her social media? Is Martin stalking Alyssa through her social media, Spirit? Is Martin? When he gets a chance, he probably looks at it. But for the most part, he tries not to. And it's intentional that he tries not to. I think he does look at it here and there, though, because I have the Knight of Pentacles, but he is reversed in this case, and it's right next to the Four of Swords. So he tries not to, but I think he does here and there. So I wouldn't say stalking it, but he does keep up with you. You're very welcome, Melissa. All right, Don. Hey there, Diva. me an M. Spirit, I need to know, will Dawn and M, will they work things out? Will Dawn and M work things out? Is there love there? Is there love there between Dawn and M? Ooh, Lord have mercy. Yes, there's a lot of work to be done, though, Dawn. I do think you guys can do it. A change has to happen, and it actually looks like maybe that's where you're at right now, and that's the Death card. So a change has to happen. Things the way they've been has got to end. You'll have to go forward and work a new way of doing things together, I guess, the Ten of Wands. Ultimately, you will be able to put this together, but it's going to require hard work. I don't know why. Now, I'm hesitating to tell you, but I do have the Three of Cups here. I'm taking it as a celebration as when you guys do work things out. But you might want to check into if there's anybody else in the picture, Dawn. And they don't have to be fully in the picture, like cheating kind of in the picture, but they just could be kind of interfering and in the way. You're welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Donata. Okay, how does Reginald feel about me, and will we get back together? Okay. Okay. Spirit, I need to see Reginald and Donata. How does Reginald feel? What are his thoughts, feelings, and intentions when it comes to Donata? What are Reginald's thoughts, feelings, and intentions when it comes to Donata? Show me Reginald's thoughts, feelings, and intentions when it comes to Donata. Well, Donata, have you been the recipient of a recent naughty communication from him? If you have not yet, expect it. It is coming. Thoughts, feelings, and intentions are great. Wow. Yeah, you guys are going to work this out. Absolutely. I've got some big energy here, too. I have the Magician, the Hierophant, the Four of Wands, the Strength card. So patience is required. This may take a little bit of time. But then right behind that, I have Coming Home to Victory, and that is a second wedding card. Yeah. You guys are going to put this back together, no doubt about it. And if you haven't recently got a naughty communication from him, that's coming, so be ready. Oh, you have? Okay. Oh, sweetheart, it looks like you guys are set up to go the long haul here. This looks beautiful. A lot of big energy here. So while I'm looking at the cards, Donata, do you have any questions for me? He might be, Donata, because I do have the Devil card as the opening card. He may be, but it's not going to get in the way. Like I said, that's the opening card. So he may be a little irritated or a little angry or a little upset, but it's eclipsed almost immediately by the magician and the Hierophant. He may even tell you he's upset, but as soon as he speaks the words, he's going to be done with the emotion, kind of like venting. So, yeah, he may be a little upset, but it's not going to change anything ultimately. And everything is on a good path here. Like I said, you guys are setting up to go the long haul. You are very welcome, sweetie. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Okay. And Miss Julie, I am ready for your question. It is Dee Dee, but I'll get you on it. Can we add Dee Dee to the free list real quick? Am I going to move out of this current house to live with my parents, live with the boyfriend, or somewhere else? Okay. Okay, Spirit, where is Julie going to live? Where is Julie going to live? Julie's moving. Where will she be going to live? Where will Julie be moving to? Show me Julie. Where will she be moving to? Where will she be moving to? Okay, Julie, I think first you probably will go home to live with your parents for a little while. And when you get there, everything is going to be wonderful, for the first little while, and then you're going to remember that you're at home, that kind of thing. And you're going to be feeling like it's too much work, and you're going to be just tired of it, which I can understand because we grow up, we grow out of that. You're going to save your money for Pentacles in order to move yourself forward, and you're going to be thinking, I should just move somewhere far away. Divine justice will step in at that point. And then you're going to be homesick, but you'll have a place with a roommate then, but you'll be homesick at that point. That sounds about right. Yeah. Things are messy at the moment. Yeah. Okay, so I have the Hierophant, the Four of Wands, going home, and everything being wonderful at first. And then I have the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands side by side. Oh God, this is a lot of work. This is the same stuff that I've already done before. Then I have the Four of Pentacles, time to save my money. Six of Swords, got to get out of here. Two of Wands, get my own place, get a little distance here. Divine Justice steps in. all of a sudden there's competition, which is actually in this case I'm taking to be a roommate. And when you step out of the parent environment and live with a roommate, that's when you're going to be like, I miss mom or dad, and Six of Cups steps in and Five of Pentacles right behind it, and that sounds about right. So do you have any questions about any of that? Oh, thank you, Magical. Thank you, Shay. Is Jimmy still okay? Who's Jimmy? Because I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at where you were moving to. An X. I thought we were going to move in together. Okay. Spirit, I need to see, is Jimmy still mad at Julie? Is Jimmy still mad at Julie? Is Jimmy still mad at Julie? Oh, I'm talking to Julie. Magical. Is Jimmy still mad at Julie? Is Jimmy still mad at Julie? Yeah, he is. Wow. Wow, he really is. I have the Five of Wands, I have the Seven of Wands, and I have the Eight of Cups. So yeah, he's still mad, sweetie. I'm sorry. Okay. And Magical. Where do you see it going for Melvin and I in love? Okay. Spirit, where is it going for Melvin and Magical in love? Where are things moving for Magical and Melvin when it comes to love? Where are things going for Melvin and Magical when it comes to love? Where are things going for Melvin and Magical when it comes to love? Ooh, flipper. Moving things forward to smoother sailing waters. Nerves and anxiety. Are you guys fighting right now, Magical? I have the Eight of Cups. And I have the Eight of Swords. And they're sitting around tradition. New knowledge, okay. You just found something out that's made you kind of question, I guess. All right, let's see what else. What else I get here? We haven't spoken in a bit. It started getting better a week ago. Okay, let's see here. And we stopped just as fast. Gotcha. Well, King of Cups is here, but King of Cups is dealing with a nightmare right now financially. Oh, and his head is all up in the clouds, too. He's dealing with some big stuff, magical. King of Cups, so he still cares, okay? Nine of Swords right next to the Six of Pentacles, which is reversed. He is in a nightmare financially right now. And he is racking his brain, Seven of Cups, trying to figure out what to do about it. Trying to get a balance. He is. He is. He can't focus. Well, the cards echo that, so I believe him. Feels betrayed by... I can understand that. Yeah, the love and affection is still there for you. There's no doubt about that, but he's dealing with a nightmare. I mean, that's what I'm taking it as, because at this point, the Eight of Cups is up here also, and I think he's trying to focus on one thing at a time. I think that's why. Hey, Vicky. I can see him feeling betrayed because the two eights side by side flanking the Hierophant, new knowledge and something traditional, his family. So that makes perfect sense. Do you think he will reach out first? Okay, let's ask that. Will Melvin reach out to Magical? Will Melvin reach out to Magical? Will Melvin reach out to Magical? No, he won't, and you already know that, Magical. I have the Ten of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Two of Wands. He's going to wait for you. Yep. Okay. Shay says, why am I happy all the time but randomly get depressed between 2 to 4? It happens every day, even though I'm busy. Really weird. Okay. What if I don't? He's not gonna. Are you thinking about not contacting him again, Magical? Yes. I understand. I understand. Okay. Spirit, I need to see why does Shay get depressed between 2 and 4 p.m.? What is going on with Shay between 2 and 4? What is going on with Shay between 2 and 4? Show me clearly what is going on with Shay between 2 and 4. Why the random depression at that time? Why the random depression at that time? Ooh, flipper. And it's face up. And it's exactly what I figured it would be. Judgment, resurrection. You need some sugar or some caffeine, something to pep you up at that time, which makes sense on a body. Because if our body is tired, it's so much easier to get depressed. Nine of Cups, success. Eight of Pentacles, needed to work. Magician, yeah, you need sugar or caffeine. Okay, show me more about the Magician here. Let's just double check this. Hazy mind, hazy communication, disquiet, hold yourself back. High Priestess, yeah. Hang on a second. That's what I'm getting, Shay. Like I eat all my meals, maybe. That's what I'm getting too. Magician is here, and I think he's pointing at the fact that you, at that time of day, you need a little extra burst of sugar or caffeine or something, some kind of nutrition. Yeah. You're holding yourself back by not doing it. These are the cards that I'm looking at. Judgment, Nine of Cups reversed, Eight of Pentacles, Magician, Page of Swords and Page of Wands, both are reversed, Four of Pentacles reversed, and the High Priestess reversed. In order to calm the disquiet and right side up the High Priestess, the Four of Pentacles must be turned correctly, which means you'll have to feed your system. Damn, that was a simple answer, wasn't it? And it's funny because that's exactly what I was wondering if it would be, and that's what it is. Diabetics in the family. I am not seeing diabetes for you, but definitely that I think your sugar drops. Yeah. Thank you for the donation, Shay. I appreciate that. Okay. And Denise, what are these feelings? Okay. Get some candy bars, that's it. Okay. Spirit, how is Dee feeling about Denise? How is Dee feeling about Denise? How is Dee feeling about Denise? Show me Dee. Show me Dee. Okay, Is he angry about something, Denise? He's feeling left out in the cold. Yeah, he's feeling left out in the cold. Huh. Okay, let me look a little further. He's angry about something and feeling left out in the cold. Hang on, let me see. What's going on with this? It may not. Something wasn't fair. And he's watching and waiting. Absolutely. Something wasn't fair, so he's watching the situation. Now, you work with him, right? So I'm sure this must have something to do with work. Something wasn't fair. He's mad about it. He feels shut out in the cold, and he's watching and waiting. Does Denise need to contact D? Does she need to contact D? One thing, Denise, every single card other than the devil card is in the future. So if this has not happened yet, it is going to. So be ready for it. The Hanged Man. No, don't contact him. And then the Two of Wands. Just watch. You're going to see this play out. This isn't going to have anything to do with you specifically, but you're going to watch this scenario play out at work. He's going to get mad about being left off of something. Yeah. Now, why all that came out in a question for his feelings pertaining to you, I have no idea, but they did. So what is he feeling right now about Denise, Spirit? What is it that D is feeling right now about Denise, Spirit? What is D feeling at this moment about Denise, Spirit? He's still a lot of affection for you. He likes you. He gets you. It's so weird. He has judged you as a good person and likes you, has a lot of affection for you. And the reason why I say he has judged you is I have the King of Swords, who's famous for judging, right next to the Justice card. So he's already made up his mind on you. And the result is Ace of Cups. He has a lot of love and affection for you. And he has already decided that. Is he an Aquarius? Didn't you tell me he was an Aquarius? Hey, Priscilla. Happy Easter. No, he's not mad at you. It's the situation. No, I am. He is Aries. Okay, well, no wonder he's going to get mad. Hell, Aries gets mad easy. Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe not easy, but yeah. Not real smart to make them mad. You're very welcome, Denise. Thank you for the donation. Okay, where am I at, Lash Boss? Oh, thank you, Priscilla. General in love. Okay. What is coming up for Priscilla in love, Spirit? What is coming up for Priscilla in love? What is coming up for Priscilla when it comes to love, Spirit? Okay, so if you're in a relationship now, things are going to start moving forward into smoother waters. And you're going to go through a little period of time here in the future, Priscilla, where you're going to feel like you're left out, but that's going to pass pretty quick, and then there's going to be a joyous homecoming, Four of Wands. So you're going to go through a little period of time that you're going to feel left out. And then after that, it's just going to make you that much happier when things work out. Now, if you're not currently in a relationship, there is someone new here. He's presented as the Page of Pentacles, so there will be a new offer made to you when it comes to love. But that offer may be the one that makes you feel left out in the cold. So did that make sense? Excuse me. Oh, thank you, Lash Balls. Okay. But yeah, you just hang tight during the little bit of time that you're going to feel left out, because that's not going to be there long. You're very welcome, honey. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. All right, Miss Lashboss, what are we looking at? Okay. Spirit, did Elvis mean it when he said that Lashboss was his girl's stepmother? Did Elvis mean it when he said that to Lashboss? Did he mean it? Did Elvis mean it when he told Lashboss that she was his daughter's stepmother? Yeah, he meant it. And you know what? It was really hard for him to do, too, Lash Boss. He struggled with it beforehand, Two of Pentacles, and then Ten of Cups. Yeah, he meant it. Queen of Wands is the last card in the three, which would be how he sees you in that capacity. Very warm, very loving, very energetic, a very good choice for a stepmother. Yeah, he meant it. And he didn't take that statement lightly. Oh, thank you, Magical. Caught you off guard, yeah. Okay. Spirit, will Lash Boss be able to get back to pre-pregnancy weight after having a baby, when she has a baby? Will she have any trouble getting back to her present weight after she has a baby? Will Lash Boss have any trouble getting back? Thank you, Denise. Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Swords reversed, Six of Pentacles reversed. You will have no trouble. No trouble at all. You're going to have a plan of attack. You're going to follow it. It's just going to be no problem at all for you. You're going to snap right back. Right. energy between Elvis and Juliana. Okay. Spirit, I need to see Elvis and Juliana today. I need to see Elvis and Juliana today. What's going on between Elvis and Juliana today? Conflict, stepping back, watching, trying to be respectful, trying to be civil. But they're definitely holding each other at a distance. There's nerves and anxiety there. There's conflict there. There's holding each other at a distance there. But they're trying to be civil with each other. Yeah. Which is good. I mean, if you have to be stuck with somebody, you might as well make it as peaceful as you can. Looking for places to move separately. I didn't get any indication of that yet. Hey, Tony. Let me see here. Were they looking for places to move separately? Yeah. Yeah, they're looking. The Sun, Ace of Swords. Yeah. One of them, at least, is looking. I'm not sure which one, but one of them is. Okay, let me go back. Okay, Magical says, Melvin told me months ago that God let him know what to do about us, and if I was the one, etc. But he was taking his time. What does he feel the message was? Okay. Okay. Spirit, what is it that Melvin thought Spirit was saying to him about the relationship with Magical? What is it that Melvin thought the message from Spirit was, or God, the message from God was about his relationship with Magical? What did Melvin think the message from God was about his relationship with Magical? Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Exactly what he said. Magical. He thought, and he's very, excuse me, very protective over this. He thinks he's supposed to have a relationship with you and you guys are supposed to build it from the ground up. He is absolutely waiting on that. I have the Three of Wands and I also have the energy of the Hanged Man. So the weight is sticking. So when he said he was going to take his time, he meant it. Queen of Cups is here. Yeah. He thinks that was part of the message, was that he is to take his time. And he's very protective over it. Mm-hmm. So slow, right? He thinks this is the way to go about it. He thinks confusion would happen if he moves quicker. Did he feel like God was telling? I believe so, because the Ace of Pentacles is here. And I believe he thinks that he's supposed to be building a life with you from the ground up. And I think that's what he's waiting for, is he's waiting for the opportunity to bring that into being. And he's okay with waiting until the time is right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead, Magical. Now, the readings are yes or no, but if you phrase it right, we'll get a whole reading out of it. Will I see Melvin by the end of April 2020? Hey, Rachel. Okay. Spirit, will Magical see Melvin physically between now and the end of April 2020? Will Magical see Melvin physically between now and the end of April 2020? Yeah, I think you certainly will. And I think it's going to be naughty too, Magical. I have the devil reversed. So I think you're going to enjoy your time together too. So yeah, I think you will. I sure do. It was moving quicker when I, right? Isn't that how it always goes? We get down, right? Well, you're going to be this time too. I think you will see each other before April's over, yes. Hmm. Okay. And Denise, what does D not find fair? Okay. You're welcome, Magical. Thank you for the donation. Okay. So I need to see, what is D going to get mad about at work, Spirit? What is he going to get mad about? Even more importantly, is he going to cry on Denise's shoulder? What is D going to get mad about at work? Ooh. What is D going to get mad about at work? he's going to be overlooked, Denise, and it's going to upset him. He's going to go to the boss and get it fixed, though. Justice is here, the Chariot is here, and then the Seven of Wands is here. He's going to be defensive about being left out of something, and he's going to go to the boss, Page of Wands, the Emperor, and he will get it rectified, Nine of Cups. So, okay, it's going to be something unfair, and it's probably going to be some stupid little mistake, and he's going to get it fixed, but it's going to make him mad. Okay, so what else do I need to know about this? Yeah, he's just going to be overreacting, Denise. He's going to be a drama queen about it. It's going to be some little silly something, but it's really going to be important to him. You're very welcome, Denise. You know what's more interesting about it? It came up in your reading. So maybe he's going to use you as a shoulder to cry on about it. And that's why it came up for you. Or not to cry on, but, to talk to a person to talk to about it. So that would be cool. Okay. All right, Miss Tony, what are your 3 questions, darling? Is the last obstacle before committing with Bryson? Is this okay. Spirit, has Tony crossed the last obstacle before commitment with Bryson? Is this the last obstacle that Tony will have to go through before commitment with Bryson happens? Is this the last obstacle that Tony will have to go through before commitment comes through with Bryson? Yeah, you still have a little bit of his defensiveness to go through. But as far as do you guys have to have any major arguments or anything like that? No. All that's pretty much moving on out of the way. He's still gonna dodge it for a little while longer, but it's just defensiveness. It's not gonna, and he might be a little bit irritable, but he's coming around. So when he starts getting grouchy with you, Tony, that's when you know you're there. Yeah. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? But I'll be damned. You can't figure them out. But that's, yeah. That's it. Hey, great. Mm-hmm. Is Bryson low-key controlling? Okay. Spirit, is Bryson low-key controlling type? Is Bryson low-key controlling type? Oh, thank you, Magical. Is Bryson low-key controlling? Can I get everybody to click that thumbs up for me real quick? I would really appreciate that. Is Bryson low-key controlling type? No, I don't think he's the controlling type. I don't see any indication of that. I think actually he probably gives very wise advice if you're talking to him, as far as if you're looking for advice. He pretty much sits back and watches and doesn't judge or anything. I don't think he is controlling. He's got kind of a to each their own kind of attitude here. Mm-hmm. How is he feeling now that, okay. How is Bryson feeling about Tony now that she pulled back? How is Bryson feeling about Tony now that she pulled back? How is Bryson feeling about Tony now that she pulled back? Spirit, thank you. Flipper and it's face down. Okay. He's feeling a little bit left out in the cold, but he's trying not to judge wise or anything. He's still wanting to take things forward, but he's wondering what the conflict is. He's wondering what the problem is. He feels a little left out in the cold, and that energy is stuck. He wonders, what is the conflict? I have the Five of Pentacles, I have the Hanged Man, and I have the Five of Swords. What's the problem? Yeah, Draco, you are. You're welcome, Tony. Thank you for the donation. Okay, let me light me a cigarette, y'all. I think I'm on magical. Yeah, is that right, Lash? I'm on magical. Okay, you want to do 3? Okay. Okay, thank you. I'm just going to light it and take a couple puffs. Okay, so we're doing, what's the first question that we'll be looking at? If you don't call, what will be his response? Yeah, I think that's what it said. Let me go back up. If I don't call him, okay. My next comment under, okay, let's see. Will he eventually, okay, call me so that we can see each other? Okay, if I don't call him, will he call me in April? Gotcha. That's not the question. Yes, that is okay. Okay, Spirit, if Magical does not contact Melvin, will Melvin contact her in order to facilitate a meeting in April of 2020? If Magical does not contact Melvin, will Melvin contact her in order to facilitate the meeting in April of 2020? Show me clearly. He will, actually, but it's probably going to be last minute and it's probably going to be late at night. But he will. I have the Four of Swords reversed. I have the Eight of Pentacles, and then I have the Four of Pentacles reversed. Two fours together, it's going to be late at night. The Four of Swords, he's going to wait till the last minute. But he will. Hey, is that you, Balance? He's always last minute, and he knows I hate not knowing right. And he's going to do it that way again. So, changed up the name. I hear you. Okay, you're fine. Everybody that's in here on the free list, I'm not going to start answering free questions until I get a couple more likes. So y'all might want to hit that thumbs up. Oh, thank you, Liz. In quarantine, right? So I figured the name, yeah, that works. I like elevated. Yay, thank you guys. Man, y'all jumped right on it for me. I appreciate that. When I would do love spells, he basically did what I was asking, like dreamt about me, started talking marriage, but I stopped a long time. Yeah, it is a lot of energy. It is. Will it take off faster if I start again? Okay. Spirit, if Magical renews her love spells with Melvin, will things take off faster? If she renews her love spells with Melvin, will things take off faster in the relationship? Spirit says you reap what you sow. You put in the work, you reap the benefits. Eight of Cups, you walked away from it. Ace of Cups, begin again. Seven of Cups. Yeah, you need to go back to it. Yeah, it will supercharge it. If that's what you're wanting to speed things along, yes, it is confirmed here. Don't use any deities, so he would say, I keep thinking I can't get my mind off. Mm-hmm. Yep, I would supercharge it and get it going again. My day's good, guys. How's yours? Hello, Mona. Okay. Okay. Spirit, if Magical starts doing spell work again, will Melvin move in together in the year 2020? If Magical starts doing spell work again, will she and Melvin move in together in the year 2020? If she starts doing spell work again. I don't think it's going to influence that so much because it looks like these are just, there's going to be steps to the moving in part. It's on divine timing, that part is. I have Wheel of Fortune here. I have the Nine of Wands here. I have the Two of Wands here. There's just steps that has to be gone through. So I don't think it's going to hasten the move in, but it's still going to move the relationship forward. But there are other issues around them moving in together that's going to take a little while. Okay. Okay, Lash. Thank you. Child custody permission. Mm-hmm. But it is going to move the relationship forward. You're very welcome, Magical. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. All right, Miss Liz, what am I looking at for you? What's next for me and Alberto? Okay. Okay. Spirit, I need to see what is next for Liz and Alberto. What is next for Liz and Alberto? What is next for Liz and Alberto? What is next for Liz and Alberto? Thank you, Spirit. Liz and Alberto, please. What's next? a happy reunion, taking advice, and a distance put between you. Okay, so do you guys live far apart, Liz? Like 15 minutes. Okay. Well, what's coming next is you guys are going to see each other because the Four of Wands is here, indicating a joyful reunion. And then the Two of Wands right behind that, and that's putting a distance. So there may be a little time separation between seeing them after that, meaning you may get together, see him one night, and then it may be a week and a half, 2 weeks before you get to see him again. But you will get to see him again after that. Now, I have the Ace of Pentacles here. I have the Ace of Swords here as well. So it's going to be a little bit of a tricky situation. It's going to be iffy on whether or not you guys get to see each other after that, but I do think you're going to. So, okay, now different ways that that could happen. This is kind of like the energy. How old are you, Liz? 19, he's 24. Then it actually makes sense. This is almost like the energy of getting grounded. You remember what that was like, I'm sure. You get to see each other, and then something happens, and for some reason you're grounded for 2 weeks, and then you don't get to see him. And it's a tricky situation, and it's hard to put it together, which I'm sure it's not grounded in this case, but something is going to keep you guys tied up with other things for a little while, and it's going to get in the way. Eventually, you are going to work that out, and you are going to get to see each other again, but it's going to be a tricky little couple of weeks there. As far as where the relationship is going as a whole, there's pentacles all over this spread, so it has the possibility to have a lifelong friendship here. But I'm going to be honest, I don't see traditional love cards here. So I'm not sure how far it's going to go as far as a love affair. So did that make sense to you, Liz? I want to make sure I explained it right. Welcome back, Lashbox. You're very welcome, sweetie. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. I think I'm all caught up on donations, and we can get to the free list now. All right. I just don't know who I've still got in here. Oh, thank you, Liz. Okay, how does he feel? All right. How does Alberto feel about his relationship with Liz? How does Alberto feel? What are the thoughts, feelings, and intentions of Alberto towards Liz? What are the thoughts, feelings, and intentions of Alberto toward Liz? Show me Alberto. Show me Alberto. Thank you, Spirit. Show me Alberto. What are his thoughts, feelings, and intentions? All right. He has good intentions. He's very conflicted on feelings, though. Okay, he keeps his feelings to himself. There's conflict there. There is battle weary there. There is feeling left out in the cold there. There is stepping back and being observant. There is struggling to put it all somewhere. Did he have a bad relationship before you, Liz? Because he's got quite a few issues that he fights with himself on. His intentions towards you are good, he just can't help it. He doesn't really talk about it. Yeah, Four of Pentacles holding himself back. Well, I'll talk about it. I'll tell you. He feels left out in the cold. He's very conflicted. He feels worn down. He struggles to put he struggles dealing with emotions. He usually steps back and takes a colder view of things because he struggles with emotions pretty hard here. Almost like he feels if talking about emotions will be giving his power away. I think she may have been hateful to him too because battle weary. He's not looking to repeat that and took everything. Oh, thank you, Ivy. Okay. I can confirm it, Lash. Will he open up to me? Okay. Spirit, will Alberto open up to Liz? Will Alberto open up to Liz? Will Alberto open up to Liz? Anxiety. Sweetie, I don't think he will, Liz. I have the Emperor here, and I have the Nine of Swords. I also have the Eight of Swords. There's a lot of fear and anxiety around the thought of opening up. The Emperor is completely a dominator, and I think in this case, he is like, I'm going to call the shots on this. And then the Nine of Swords, I don't think he ever will open up fully. I don't. Okay. Okay, Miss Ivy, what is your question, hon? Liz, I'll be right back. I got to get Ivy real quick. Oh, you're very welcome. If I reach to A, how will it go? Just to check up on him. Okay. Spirit, if Ivy reaches out to A just to check up on him because of the coronavirus, how will it go? How will it go if Ivy reaches out to A right now just to check on him? How will it go? How will it go? Ivy, to be honest, he's going to be like surprised. And he is going to, honestly, he's going to think that you want him. And he's not, yeah, these are the cards that I have. I have the Two of Swords, I have the Devil reversed, and then I have the Four of Swords. He's, honestly, he's going to wonder if he can get some kind of a booty call out of it. It's going to turn naughty. It's going to turn naughty. Mm-hmm. Because we had all these, but no, he's going to be surprised to hear from you, but it's going to turn naughty. And that can be fun. Now, you do need to be aware the Four of Swords comes after that. So, he's not going to be like ready to fire up a big, heavy duty relationship, but he is going to take the opportunity to have fun. And so that, I think that's a good sign myself. No, he will. He'll acknowledge. If I were to talk to Alberto when I see him in person about, okay, Spirit, if Liz were to talk to Alberto about seeing in person, about him opening up, how would it go? If she talks to him in person about opening up, how will it go? How will it go? If Liz talks to Alberto in person about him opening up, how will it go? How will it go? And I have a jumper, and it is the Emperor, the Dominator, and Justice reversed. It will do you no good to do it. And the Anxiety card, it'll do you no good to do it in person. And the Four of Pentacles, holding yourself back. He's not going to open up. It'll do no good that it's in person. It won't make any difference. Yeah. About my gifts. Okay. Can you tell me what the question was? I lost it back in the chat. No, the one that I just did, that was for Liz. That was for the last question that she gave me. If I missed one about spiritual gifts, I think. Your turn hasn't passed yet, Cynthia. Do I have any spiritual gifts and how? Okay. Everybody has spiritual gifts, Liz. Okay, Spirit, I need to see Liz's spiritual gifts. I need to see Liz's spiritual gifts. Show me clearly. What gifts does Liz have? Show me clearly. What gifts, spiritual gifts, does Liz have? Okay, give me a second. My first thought here, Liz, looking at these, is kind of at odds with the title spiritual, but nevertheless, I think you would have a great talent helping women that are giving birth. What do they call those? Medullas or something like that? Doula. I think you would have a big talent at that. I think you would be a very calming influence. I think you would be able to handle with grace when they lose their mind. I think, from the pain, I think you would be able to handle with grace when things go wrong and you have to step in and help. And I'm getting it pretty plain. So just so you know, that is something that you will have a gift to do if you ever feel like you're called to help women with natural childbirth. That's something you definitely have the gift for. Okay, let me keep looking and see what else here. Other than that specialty, healing is definitely in your makeup. It is just in your makeup. You're able to help people with their anger issues, or not just anger issues, but any kind of issue that is holding them back. You are able to help them break away from that. You are a healer. No doubt you are a healer. The specialties are going to be childbirth and rehabilitation, helping people end things that are bad and move on forward from that. Yeah, yeah, that's what I have. And those are just blessings that you're gonna, yeah. So that was pretty clear. Okay, I am not sure where I'm at. Hey there, Queen Madge. Happy Sunday. You're very welcome, Liz. Thank you for the donations, and I appreciate that. Okay, I think I'm all caught up on the donations, so. And Bruins. Okay, they're yes or no questions, Bruins. Or do you want to know if she's being completely honest? Yes, okay. Spirit, is Mary being completely honest with Bruins? Is Mary being completely honest with Bruins? Is Mary being completely honest with Bruins? Thank you, Spirit. Yes, she is. Yeah, she is. The sun is here. Also, the Five of Pentacles is here. You're feeling left out in the cold, but all of this is you. She is being completely honest, yes. Okay, Alicia. It's okay to have 3 wives back. That'd be all right. Thank you. Yeah. And it's okay to add zero back too. You guys did hit the thumbs up, didn't you? I'm sure you did. You're welcome, Bruins. Okay. Is Rufus still thinking about Alicia romantically, Spirit? Is Rufus still thinking about Alicia? Let me make sure I'm asking that. Okay. Is he still thinking about Alicia romantically? He's putting out fires everywhere right now, Alicia. He's got some business stuff going on right now that's kind of taking his attention for the moment. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, he's apparently he's got some big issues around it he's dealing with, so. Thank you, Alyssa. Okay. Spirit, I need to see what are Martin's friends saying to Martin about Alyssa. What are Martin's friends saying to Martin about Alyssa? Are they saying anything? What are they saying? Shoot, dropping cards. One of them is the High Priestess. She is face up. They're telling him to focus on work and school. They're telling him big time to focus on work and school. Yeah, I have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. They're side by side. Don't change anything. Eight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Leave that where it's at for now. They're telling him focus on work and school. Alyssa, they're not saying anything negative about you. They're just insisting that he pay attention to what he's doing and worry about that later. Okay, hold on, you guys. I gotta put my hair up. It's hot. Shit, give me 1 second. No, there's nothing. Their only opinion on what they're speaking is that he needs to stay focused on work or school, and that he can come back and deal with you later, that this should take priority. There's nothing negative that they're saying about you. They're just kind of eclipsing you out of the picture by insisting he focus on the other. Okay. You're very welcome, Melissa. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Okay. Where am I, y'all? I think I'm on Boston J. Boston J, are you in here? Will my finances improve in 2020? Spirit, will Boston J's finances improve in 2020? Will Boston J's finances improve in 2020? Thank you, Spirit. Will Boston J's finances improve in 2020? hard work, competition, learning from the master, feeling left out in the cold. There's an offer coming your way in 2020. It's gonna be a shit offer if you want me to be honest. Hang on, I'm still looking. What comes next? Apparently, wow. Apparently, Boston J, you're going to have quite a bit more to go through as far as struggling. The strength card did show up, and so did the chariot card. And the chariot is reversed, meaning something that you don't have control over, you need to step away from and view it, just observe it from a distance. Patience is required. This is going to take a while. Now, you do have an offer coming your way. It's probably going to be a month or so away. It's going to be a very tempting offer. Think that through carefully. I'm just going to leave it at that. When the offer comes to you, I want you to come back and we'll look more into it for free and see if we can't figure out your best course of action for it, because that is the only offer I see coming in. And I see a whole lot of struggle here. And I'm so sorry. Hopefully, this very tempting offer is not going to be too bad. So I hope that helped a little bit, Boston. You're very welcome. You just hang in there. Trust me, I know what it's like to be poor folk. Trust me, I do. So, all right, CL, what is your question, hon? Oh, thank you, Alicia. Okay. Deep dive, what's bothering Rufus. Okay. Spirit, I need to see what's going on with Rufus. Why is he so focused on this tower reversed? What is that tower reversed? This is Rufus. What is that tower reversed? What's on his mind today? Show me Rufus. Thank you, Spirit. Show me Rufus. Show me Rufus. Okay. Okay. The love and affection is still there for you, Alicia. No doubt about that. He is struggling, though, as far as time. He is struggling with an old relationship and the memories within it, and hang on, I'm thinking he shut the money down, and he's struggling with that decision. Maybe he's second guessing himself here. Now, okay. he's still feeling like he owes. And he's fighting that feeling. So that's what the Tower reversed was. That's the other thing that's on his mind today. He's feeling guilty because he's moved on. And he's feeling guilty about that. I guess he just has, he has to work through that. Yeah, that's how I'm taking it, Alicia. That is exactly how I'm taking it, yes. But now the love and affection for you is here too. And I think that's part of the problem. When he got that message the other day, he was like, okay, let's move forward with this. And then it made him feel guilty for the other. But yeah, he'll get over it. I can confirm Queen Madge. I don't think so. I'm not seeing any contact here. I think this is him. Just, I think it's him. It's just part of the process of moving forward. Just his thoughts. Okay. His work didn't come into this picture on his thoughts, so I guess it's putting out fires around the other, because that was all love life stuff. Excuse me for like 30 seconds. I have to take something from my eyes. I'll be right back. Okay. And next is Queen Madge. And let me find Love Soulmate reading. Okay. Okay. My eyes are killing me today, Lord. Okay, so I need to see Queen Madge's. What's moving in for her with love and her soulmate? What is moving in for Queen Madge when it comes to love and her soulmate? Show me who this person is. Ooh, okay. Who is this person? Who is Queen Madge's soulmate that's coming in? Show me. He's going to be well rehearsed in the occult. He's going to be quite knowledgeable, and I mean quite knowledgeable when it comes to that. He's going to have perfect mannerisms, very polite, engaging. Think of Lancelot, okay? Think of Lancelot, very courtly behavior. He's a hard worker. He does get a little nervous. He is a little bit of a, not a tightwad, but he's careful with his money. I don't think he has many thoughts that don't come straight out of his mouth either. He's a very big communicator. Solid, stable. So what is the thing that makes him nervous, Spirit? What is this thing that makes him nervous? Show me. I think it's spending money that makes him nervous. He's just very careful with it. Matter of fact, I'm positive that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Very generous. He showed up again as the King of Cups. Laid back, though. I think the only thing he gets upset about is money. Spending money that he feels that he doesn't have to spend. And Page of Cups. Yeah, your soulmate is going to be a very, very loving, sensitive, good provider. The only thing negative here, and really it's not negative, is just that he gets nervous when it comes to finances. He does not like to spend if he does not have to spend. He's a hard worker. His manners are beautiful. He's, like I said, very knowledgeable when it comes to occult matters or spiritual matters. Successful guy, too. What do they do career-wise? Let's see. Can I get an indicator on what he might do career-wise? Oops. What might he do career-wise, Spirit? I think he's more along the lines of a consultant, and he does more than one thing, too. He works when he wants to. He's got an entrepreneurial type of vibration here, and he does more than one thing. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, yeah. He works for himself, which would, I guess, would explain why he's so careful with expenditures. No bum allowed, that's right. Looks, appearance, let me shuffle and look, because nothing is jumping here. So let's, I need to see the looks and appearance of Queen Maja's soulmate. I need to see the looks and appearance of Queen Maja's soulmate. What are the looks and appearance of Queen Maja's soulmate? Reddish brown hair, fair skin. I'm not seeing eye color. Hang on. I'm going to say light eyes from the cards I'm looking at. Probably a stocky guy. I don't know. I didn't look at that, Queen Madge. I was looking at who he was. Okay. I think Lash Boss, what was your question, sweetheart? And thank you for the donation, Queen Madge. I really appreciate that. Week ahead for work. Elvis went ahead, or Elvis's week ahead. And how will my daughter Jazzy's grades in this academic school year? Okay. Let me grab me a pack of cigarettes. Okay. Okay. Week ahead at work. Okay. I need to see Lash Boss's week ahead at work. Spirit, I need to see Lash Boss's week ahead at work, please. What will next week at work be like for Lash Boss? And I have a flipper, and it is the Eight of Swords landed face up, nerves and anxiety. Five of Swords, conflict. Two of Swords, what should I do? Should I put up with this or should I get out of here? Nine of Cups, success. Queen of Cups. Oh, you're fixing to leave. You're fixing to leave that job, Lash Boss, and take the other one. Eight of Cups. Yup. Two of Swords. Okay. Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, Two of Swords. You're going to be full of nerves and anxiety. There's going to be conflict. At first, you're going to be indecisive. Ultimately, you're going to walk away and take the new job, and Nine of Cups success will come in. You're going to have an eventful week next week at work. You just ain't going to be putting up with no crap out of nobody. Fed up with them, I don't blame you. Okay, and Elvis's week ahead. Can I see what the will be like for Elvis, Spirit? What will the coming week be like for Elvis? Show me Elvis in the upcoming week ahead. What will it be like for Elvis? Conflict. He's going to maintain and work his way through slowly and steadily. Actually, his week is not going to be that bad. It's going to start out with conflict. It's going to end up with the sun. In between, he's going to continue with his everyday life, and he's going to be completely fair and balanced with everything. But his mind has changed on certain issues, and they're not going to be changing back. I have Five of Swords, the Magician. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Swords reversed, and the Sun. He's just going to carry on moving forward the way things are very calmly, you know. Works out of town, so it should be, There you go. That would be why it ends with the Sun then. So, okay, and your daughter's grades. Okay. I need to see Jazzy's grades. Will she end up with good grades at the end of the year? Will she end up with good grades on her card at the end of the year? She's going to be fine. Her grades are going to be fine. Yes, ma'am. I have the Hierophant. I have the Six of Wands. I have the Nine of Cups. She's not going to have any problem. Okay. Okay. CL, what is your question, hon? Does OV... Oh, you're very welcome, Lash Boss. Thank you for the donation. And I appreciate that. Okay, does OV have social media, Spirit? Does OV have social media? Does OV have social media? I think he does, and it's like family only. It's probably a private account. Did you check Facebook? He does, but it's like a family account. You know, just he keeps it for family, so. Okay, Lash Boss. Do you show he will give? Okay. Spirit, will Elvis give Liliana another chance, or does he finally see her for what she is? Will Elvis give Liliana another chance, or does he finally see her for what she is? Had a jumper. It's the Ten of Swords. No, he's not going to give her another chance. The Devil reversed. He sees her. He sees her. No, he's not giving her another chance. And yes, he sees her. So, damn. That one gave me chill bumps. Okay, be wise. Does Z think of me today? Okay. Spirit, did Z think about be wise today? Did Z think about be wise today? Thank you, Spirit. Did Z think about be wise today? Yes, be wise. Knight of Cups, Four of Cups, and Three of Wands. Yes, he's watching and waiting. Yes, he thought about you. Sure did. Hmm. Okay, Cynthia, you're welcome, be wise. Thank you, Denise. Oh, that was the last one? Okay. Dee Dee, are you here? Did you have a question? Oh, most definitely, Lash. My pleasure. Uh, mm. Well, I am ready for a break myself. I think I've got everybody. Um, oh, there's Dee Dee. Will Rick and I be moving in together by the end of 2020? Okay. Spirit, will Rick and Dee Dee be moving in together by the end of 2020? Will Rick and Dee Dee be moving in together by the end of 2020? Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. I think it's going to be a little bit longer than that, Dee Dee. I have the World reversed and the Nine of Swords, but I also have the Empress, so I do think you will move in together. I just think it's going to take a little bit longer than that. Hi, pretty me. No, the list is closed. I'm fixing to close out. Go ahead, Denise. I'll be back, pretty me, at about 6 or 6:30 if you want to catch me then. Okay, Spirit, is Dee talking about Denise? Is Dee talking about Denise? You're welcome, Dee Dee. Is Dee talking about Denise? Yes. Yes, but he doesn't say anything negative. But he does talk about you, yes. All right, you guys, I am out of here to take a little break. Hopefully, y'all will come back and join me about 6 or 6:30 tonight, and we'll do this all over again. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with me. I appreciate it, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. And y'all have a blessed rest of the day.